API and CMD. Right inside code space dot enter. Code space dot enter. Code space dot press enter. Code space dot enter. Written. Come now. Connect with internet. Connect with internet. We have to install one plugin. Connect with internet. We need to install one plugin. Connected to the internet. Three thirty. Right? Connected. Okay. Now click on this extension. You can see one extension is here in the left hand side. Click on that. Click on that extension. After clicking on extension, search box will appear. Type in that Ritwik, Ritwick, Ritwik. Ritwick. You will find here a install option, live server, and there will be button called install. Anything is running? Install. Install symbol will come there, Wi-Fi symbol kind of that. Click on that. Live server and Ritwik you will type, below will come like this live server, and here will be install option. Click on that. Click on install. Click on install. Okay, installation is completed. So now let's go to the again file and create a new file here, index.html. Index.html. Okay, done. Index file is ready. Now create one more. Okay, so go to the index file, HTML open close, head also open close, body also open close, HTML open close, head open close, body also open. Inside body, you write here h1 JavaScript API example. So for home, or maybe Aniket and then Aniket, right? And one more is called Vinesanand. Okay. So you both need to install something. So are you following the system or mobile?
Mobile, sir.
Now you are using the laptop?
Yes, sir. I'm using laptop also.
Okay. Another one, Vinesanand. Anand.
Sir,
Yeah.
in laptop, I am doing, sir.
You are using the laptop also?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So I will guide you. You have to install something.
Yes, okay, sir.
Okay. For you both, I think you both log in little late. You not log in late. I only started late. Okay. So let's see this one. You have folder called API.
Yes, sir.
Yes, yes, sir.
So we need to go to the API folder and open CMD in that. In API, open the CMD. How to open? You have idea, no? You will type here CMD and you will enter. So CMD will get open in your API folder. CMD open. Now, here you will write code space dot and enter. Just other people can wait a minute. Code space dot enter. VS Code will open.
Space dot.
Code space dot enter.
Yes, sir.
VS Code will open. VS Code. Open VS Code.
Yes, sir. Yes.
In VS Code now, here close the welcome page and create a file index.html. Where you have created the API folder. This is API only. No? API folder should load. Okay. Now close this one side and index all. Okay, so now you will create a file index.html.
Yes.
Add this
Yes, sir.
much. From here onwards, your JavaScript is very important to learn carefully. Okay. Using the JavaScript, you have to communicate with the backend in multiple scenarios. In those cases, these points are important to remember. Okay. You can develop complete project based on JavaScript only, full front end to back end. Okay, now, so if you have written this for the 2% who has missed the few points, you will
Yes, sir.
click in the left side in the VS Code, you can see this icon, extension.
Yes, sir.
Click on this extension, this search box will appear. Type there Ritvik you type. Ritvik. Here you will get the option called live server, but your laptop should be connected with internet. Your laptop should be connected with internet.
Yes, sir.
Live server option will come here. You will click on install. It may take 1-2 minutes. Installation will happen. Right?
Yes.
After typing this, your install option will come. Install it. Okay. Then again go to the file and come to the index file. Okay. This index file you will not run directly. Index file you will run through the server, live server. So how to do that? Go to this file, first save it, or do here in the file menu, there is an option called auto save. Can you click on that? Yes. Everyone should click on auto save. Okay. If it is already clicked, then check will be there. Don't click, uncheck will happen. Okay. Auto save will get removed to the manual save. Okay. Auto save is enabled. Now, let's do the right click on this file and select the option called open with live server. Right click and open with live server. Open with live server. Open. Select on that. You will see automatically one browser will open. Something like this. URL is different. Can you see 127.00 in your system? URL, browser URL. It is not D drive and something slash and slash slash slash, right? It is different URL now, correct? So your system now working like a client and server both. Okay. Our system is working like a client and server. So what will happen? The server what we have started, that server name is called Ritvik Live Server. It is just lightweight server people use for the testing purpose to test the application whether it's running or not. Okay. Now we install that in VS Code. Is the extension of VS Code. We install that, and then with the help of VS Code, our system becomes a server. Okay. Any modification you will do in this file, right? And whichever the modification you will do, once you just stop writing the code and go to the browser, you will see a refresh will happen automatically. Let's come now. Write a UL tab and close the UL tab. right inside li tag, and under that right column home, right call about, contact, login, sign up, here, there, about us, contact us, our services. After that, we can write here call our products. We can write here clients, something, write it. Save the file, look into the browser. You will go to the browser. Before that, your page will be reloaded. Happening, just come to the browser. You will find the browser will be refreshed automatically. You don't have to reload it. Happen. You can remove the H1. We will write some CSS for this. We will call a file here, link rel, style sheet, href equal to style dot CSS. Link rel style set href style dot CSS. Okay, done. Now write a file. So this is ready, HTML. Now you will create a file here called style.css. So first we are designing the layout using HTML and CSS. Once the layout is ready, then we'll write the JavaScript file. And with the help of JavaScript file, we will make a client to server communication where JavaScript function will come and it will guide us what is the API and how it work. Okay. So you wrote call style.css. Come inside style.css. We are creating a navigation. Okay. Simple navigation we are creating for body tag. Margin 0px, no any gap from any side. Then for UL tag, margin 0px, as well as padding maybe 20 pixel. Next, after that, we have called UL space li display inline. And after that, okay, for UL you have not written any background. Let's write it. Background dark blue, ULLI display inline. After that, padding 20px, from top, 40 pixel from left, right, 20 px from the bottom. Okay, color as white, right? Font weight, font size you can increase little, 20 px, 22 px will be okay. Color white is okay. You can see. Once you go to the browser, you will find without reloading the page is ready. Navigation is ready. Something like this. See, menu is ready. Next, we can write some CSS. You can write here cursor, colon pointer. So once mouse will go, it will be ready to click. ULLI, colon hover, ULLI colon hover, color should be red color and text border hyphen bottom, 1px solid white color. 1px solid white color. So once the mouse will go there, cursor will convert into red, border bottom will be solid white. Border is not getting applied. Okay, it is getting applied for somewhere else. We can change background color. Background color, which color? Dark blue we are given. Keep as a something. Text should be white. Don't change the text, let it be text white only. Background you change to some color. Something like this. Try it here, confirm also. Cursor colon pointer. Move the mouse. It's not ready to click, no? It should be ready to click, right? Cursor pointer. You will remove the H1. HTML5. CSS is not applied. Go to the code. HTML. Main target equal to double quote given. Save it. Go to the document. All it is running. Oh, okay. Remove this. Remove the H1 from the text.
Then is Prabhas Media Director is what just why are you looking your phone? Is okay, you are. Inside out of the views up to 1 2. That is one thing that again is you can't able to understand. She's asking me, what is the part? What we are. Yeah, I think we're not really going to correct the estimation. We're very, very good. No, proficient. Reading stable, you speaking the. You see, it's Englishes. Then what are we reading? We are thinking and you are. English also. That guy also side, but the way.
Color? Huh? Then the mouse will go there, right? Color will go there and then. UI developer use thing correct. When mouse went here, move the mouse here. Are you able to read what is inside? And if the person is 60 years old. If the person is 60 years old, what will happen? Right? Have you seen the Facebook color combination? Everyone can read or not? So you are creating a web application like less age people will also use, who eyes have very good quality, they can also read. Eyes will have little bad quality, they should also read. Color, it should not be red inside red. Now background is red, text must be white. Or something else color, cross color. Okay. Okay. Now come there next. Next, how many pages we have here? We have about, contact, service, product, client, and then home. 2, 4, 6 pages we need to create. So create here one page called home.html. One more page you create about.html. One more page contact and service. One more page service.html. Right. One more page. So it will be called product and client. One more page client.html.
Before style.css or dash is there.
That represents CSS. In the term of Visual Studio, this angle bracket you can see that represent HTML file, has represent the CSS file. Okay, come to the home file now. In home file or in all the file, you write h1 about us. Just write the only one tag h1 everywhere and change the headline. In about you write call about us. In home you write call welcome home. In all, everywhere you write h1, h1, h1. Copy the same, paste in the client, our client, contact us. In home, everywhere you write some h1 tag and write any heading your wish. Welcome home. Product, you can write call product list. Product list. In the service, write call our services. Our services. Now, let me know if you have done in all the files. Chat reply will be helpful. Okay, next after this, come to the next index file, and in index file, call one more file here, a script src equal to you can write a file api.js and let's call like this. Script src equal to api.js. Okay, API.js written. Next, after this, we have to create this file, API.js. So this becomes external CSS and external JavaScript. Both are the separate file, separate CSS file and separate JavaScript file. Okay. Right here, API.js. Okay. In API.js file, we will write a function where function get home equal to alert welcome home. One more function, get about us. Write it, check once. Okay. Now we'll come to the index file. In index file, for to link, we will call this function. For home, we'll call get home, and for get about, we'll call get about on click. And we'll see alert is coming out. So hope we have written. Next, after this, come to the index file. In index file, already JavaScript file is calling. Now go to the home link, right here on click, get home. About on click, get about. You will check it. Go to the browser, click on the links, see home and about. Both are giving something. Alert coming or not? Button click, home, welcome home, about us, welcome about. So that alert should work. Alert should come. Happening. So function is calling. Now let us next understand. Let us next understand when we click on the links, the what message is displaying in the browser, same message, the alert is coming, that should come in the browser. It should print in the browser. So in index file, after UL tag, you write a section tag. Section tag. For this section tag, you will give ID equal to container. Give ID equal to container. ID equal to container. Okay, ready? Let's go to that file now. In CSS file, we can write some CSS for this container. So in CSS, you can write some CSS for this container. As container, width should be not very much, only 80%. Margin should be auto. And text hyphen align should be center. Width 80%, margin auto, text align, center. Okay, next after this, come to the JavaScript file. So you can see container is ready. Container is ready here. It's not visible anywhere, but it is there. Now when you click on About Us, it should print here call About Us. And you click on Home, it should print here call Welcome Home. In container, that container is hidden somewhere. So that processing part now will take care of JavaScript. Design happened, HTML has given the tags, CSS has given the look and feel, design point of view is ready. Now processing is required. When you click here, request is going to JavaScript. JavaScript need to process the data. Go to your api.js file. Create a variable called MSG equal to h1 welcome home. Close the h1. Right below document dot get element by id, which id container dot inner HTML equal to MSG. Same thing you pass into the about function. You can change here the text to about us. Let's see it now. Got it? Click on home, welcome home, click on about us. Click on the link, see changing. For H1, make font size 70 pixel in your CSS file. For H1, make font size 70 pixel in your CSS file. Hello. Calling from? Okay. Reactive native is not madam. React web application people we have. Web application. React with the Redux and then this one hooks. Native people is not there. Okay. I'll send you the email ID and institute name. You can write the JD on that. Immediately you will get list of candidates. Our institute name is Info Campus. My name is Siaram. Yeah, Siaram. Mm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. They should have a laptop. Okay. Where is your office? Okay. No problem. We can give you the people. We have a lot of people. Email ID I'll ping you. Okay, open. Come now. Next, what is the next work is CSS have written for H1. For H1, write their call. Font size 70 pixel will be okay. Color also you can write something green. Font size 70, color is a green. So when we click here, font size 70 and color is a green will get applied. Check now, happening for 2 links. Tomorrow evening I will be coming mostly. Okay, so hope font size is coming, big font size. Come next. Next, after that, when you refresh the page, you can see output is gone. When we click on about is coming, when we refresh that, output is gone, right? So we can do something like, whenever you refresh the page, by default, it will come, call as a welcome file. Home, welcome home. See, body tag we have, and we have, remember one event called onload. Onload equal to get home. Get home. Get home, once you call, whenever the page will load, by default it will say welcome home. If you click anywhere and press the page, by default it will say welcome home. So page will not come as empty. It will come by default as a welcome. Okay, so hope it work for all. How you are running? In your that file, which file? No, every time why you run that server, no need to run every time. If already running, we should not run again and again. ID equal to CONTAINER. What you are written on click get on get about. Run it now. Now say which browser is opening? Opening for Mozilla. Okay, so Mozilla is open. Copy this URL once. Okay, or let it be. No need to reload every time live cell. Already open. Now you click and see error is there. Go to the ajax.js file. What you wrote? Get home. Get home. H1 you have written document.get element by ID. Document.get element by ID. What is that? CONTNI inner 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 HTML is equal to message. But here why not coming? Check this, right click, inspect the element, go to the console. What is it? Get home is not defined. The column is alert was coming before. API.js file script src equal to API.js SCRI script you also close. On load get home something wrong. SC okay. Go to the browser. No, already running here. Click on this. Refresh the page. It's coming. Welcome. Click on about. About is not saying anything. That is a different thing. About here. On click. What you call on about on click? Get on CLICK equal to get about. Where is get about? Get ABU out. Everywhere is welcome only changes about us. Should work. Already running. Go to the browser here, refresh. Okay. Okay. Next, after that, static pages are loading. Okay. When you wrote here about home, both are loading. There is no problem in that, right? Pages are loading, but this data has to come from that files. This data as of now, it is coming from the same file only. You can see here written here, welcome home and welcome about. That content is coming directly. We want to read the data from home file. We want to read the data from about file. Okay. So go now and remove this all and write here a function called fetch. Inside the fetch function, you will give the file name that you want to read. home.html, we wanted to read. I'll explain you this entire fetch function. It is going to help you a lot in the industry, but let's implement today. Fetch, what we wrote inside, home.html. So from here, request will go to home.html. Now from home.html, some data will come that we will capture through another function called then. Then fetch function will send the request and then function will capture the response. In then function, capture the response in any variable, example ABC. After capturing the response, you have to convert into text format because from home file your data is coming, it is holding text and HTML. I'll guide you, two functions are there. One is JSON function, one is called text function. So we can write here now abc.text so that it will give you your original content of home file. Again, you will write called next, then here will be the file data. Actual file data you will get here. File data is a variable, it can be. Alert this file data once. Alert this file data once. Wrote it. Now see, go to the browser, alert will come. Look at the alert, what is that? Welcome home. In browser, if you go, alert will come, call is a welcome home. This is the content from that home file. Refresh your page, you will get the alert for welcome home. H1 tag will print in. Written. Any alert is coming? Welcome home. Come to home file. Write one paragraph also here. Write one paragraph. Keep some text there. One more paragraph. It. Come to the browser. See again. You will get the alert. Both the paragraph will come. You will get the alert. Both the paragraph will come here. Getting alert? Now that data should go to the browser. So for that you have to write now document.getElement by ID, remove alert, document.getElement by ID, call container, inner HTML equal to file data. Container.inner HTML equal to file data. Container.inner HTML equal to file data. Now we can look into the browser, go to the home, you will see welcome home, welcome. So this data is coming from which file? About file. Sorry, not about, home file. Home file. About if we click, content will change. Home if we click, again content will change. So the fetch function is helping you here to read from home file and give to index. Read from home file and give to index. Okay, saying welcome home. Now I will guide you. I will explain you all the function. Don't worry. Copy everything from the get home and paste in get about. Everything copy from the get home and paste in get about. Copy everything from the get home and paste inside get about. Change the file name. What is the file you have? About. Change that file name. Happen. Check now. Home button click. Data from home file. About button click. Data from about file. In about file now you add a paragraph and then see really it is coming or not. In about file, you add one key tag, keep some text over there and say like, really this is the content or something else. Okay. Look into the browser. About file should give you the data from about page. Home file should give you the data from home page. Correct? Now data is coming from which file? Different file. Displaying where? In different file. Which function we have used? One function called fetch function. One more function we have used called then function. Correct. So fetch function is called as a API function. Then is called as a promise function. Okay. So we will be discussing more. We will write next day. Okay. Next day I will write you how this function works. Okay. Then you can make a note.
Service product, all is also same like this.
Same like this only. This is the HC. This page you created is a static page. Okay, so two function I have written. Home is working, about is also working. Now how many are pending? Contact, service, product, and client. So HTML files are ready. Now this function you have to write a function called get contact, get service, and same thing copy paste and change the which one? File name. So this is a static page you are writing. Okay, so in project level you are not going to read a static page. You have to read dynamic data that will come from other server in the form of JSON. We have to read it and we need to display inside the page according to our need. So that will be our next class. So now your homework will be to create the remaining other functions and call here the files and call where to the index. And don't leave like this simply. You have spent a lot of time to learn the CSS. In client page, design some better page. In the product page, design some page. In service page, design something. In contact, create a contact page. Right? Home, do something. You have gone through the font awesome libraries. Remember font awesome? These links are there. Keep here the font awesome page will look better. Okay. And remaining pages, do some better design. So it look like, okay, some professional has created this page. Flow wise, data is in different file. Using fetch function, we are reading and displaying. How fetch function work? What is fetch function? What is then function? What is the use of the double then function? How many times you are using then? See here, you are using 2 times for interview BBI question. What is the API in JavaScript? Right? What is the promise function? Okay. What is the why you use that 2 times then function? Correct? How the fetch function work? Okay, so those things we will discuss next class and then we'll work on that. So finally, running for how many people? They should say yes, no in the chat. Very good. Working for 7-8 people. Cool. So you are on the track. Okay. Okay. Next class will be little challenging. Getting the data from this kind of URL. Let me show you. See here, data is here. See this. You are reading the data from your file. If anyone will give this URL and they'll say read the data from here and display in very good design format, what you will do? Right? It look like difficult only, no? Right? But after next class, you will feel like, okay, this is the data. I will design anything what you want to display after attending one more class. Okay, so we'll be working on dynamic URL, get the data from Sumerian server and display inside our page and design anything whatever you want. Okay, Thank you.
Copy paste.
Which copy paste?
These are
Function. Design something better, no? See, learning is our own intention. Correct or not?
But for class, so we can apply this.
Yes, yes. The design I have made already. Now apply icon.
Yeah.
Icon you apply. These pages you have. Don't copy paste. Spend some time. Design it manually. That is called learning. Copy paste is what you can copy and paste in 10 minutes. All will be ready. Spend some time on that.